Alright, second try, I'm gonna do a last try of Shantae Advanced Risky Revolution. This is a 2D game. I don't know if it's gonna be Metroidvania or not. Here, the store page doesn't say. This game has a price tag of 25 euros. I think this, as we can see here, is a game from like the Game Boy Advance era maybe. Description was very tiny here in the Steam page, and I'm doing a second recording here due to this game. Apparently does not like being captured in game capture, but it needs window mode capture, so I'm just not gonna read all the kind of boring text. It doesn't really tell a lot anyways, but the Shantae game again seems to be from like a re-release or something from the Game Boy Advance era. Options, settings, let's just quickly here browse in. We can see that we are missing full screen, window mode, VSync or frame rate limiter. Kind of just basic thing are all missing here. I'm running this in window mode in 4040p, and this has been in my backlog a little bit here, so I don't remember if I changed a configuration file or if I changed it in the Windows registry, but you need to hack to get resolution and window mode going. I think you can press Alt Enter for window mode, but then you will still be locked in like a full screen window mode anyway, just with the kind of bar on top. So not ideally. So that is just weird, and a lot of this is it way forward, right? They seem to be missing this resolution and window mode, and that is just weird. So, you know, you're gonna be forced with like VSync on, because I can see in the top left corner the FPS is 120 frames, which obviously is going here to mean that there is VSync forced on, because otherwise I would be getting like 1000 FPS here. So you gotta be okay with force VSync on, or forcing it off in your driver control panel. What is good thing is that you have nice remapping and controllers that you can see here. You can see the keyboard and the gamepad controller settings here, and you can also, if you want to do that, which is great, you can remap to the left stick or right stick click button action, which is just a huge thumbs up. This is good solid remapping. I'm gonna go with default here. You also don't have any master volume, but hey, master volume is pretty much you lower all of both of these down and you get effectively a master volume. But it would always be nice to have like a master volume here, but yeah. It's the graphic options there that just are missing. So we have a classic mode that is playing the game in its original 2004 format. I'm gonna guess again from the Game Boy Advance, just by the name of the game. It's very beautiful looking here. Let me do this for you quickly. Here you can see classic mode option settings. Classic mode is there we go. Play the game is original format. We have some kind of I guess in local battle mode. We are gonna go with, there we go, let's try that. We're gonna go with the modern story mode. Gonna go with new game. Right, so you have different game modifier here. There's no like difficulty settings per se, but you can change the outfit here, and this powers up your pike ball. This boosts the damage upwards of your storm puff attack. Fuels fireballs attack. I don't know how this is gonna be effective since I have no previous knowledge about this game at all. I'm just gonna be going with the basic normal, you know, normal outfit here, normal mode, and that's gonna be it. And here we have just a bunch of pictures and text for intro. good music. Nice, really nice artwork, but hey, this is nothing spectacular with just scrolling text. It could have also maybe been better if you could like advance the text at your own pace. You kind of have to be, if you can't for some reason read the text at that speed, you're just gonna miss that. Nothing is super important, but yeah, I think it would have been a better choice to be able to advance the text. It does look very nice, the colors and everything, but it could be a little bit, maybe for some people, off-putting with the super high resolution, like kind of story text cutscene overlay there, compared with the very pixelated background here. But it looks really nice, very cool. You can see there is bars on the left and right side here, which probably means, again, this game originally was made for the Game Boy Advance, so they haven't updated all of everything, you know, to 16:9 or stuff like that. So instead they've like added the borders on the left and right, but that works all right. You have some kind of inventory here. You cannot change the settings from within the game, which is terrible, because you don't know if you need to change the volumes unless you're into the game. So this is really terrible. You have to quit the game, adjust the music and sound effects volumes, and then get back into the game. Really bad, awful. Yeah, just terrible. Also, you can't change like the controllers. Again, you don't know exactly what you want your controls to be unless you play the game. So having to quit before doing that, it's terrible. It really needs to be patched or fixed. Alright. You have a jump, you have a whip, you have a swoosh swoosh of the hips there dancing. Don't know what that different. Okay. Chic. Chic. Okay. Let's just jump and whip at the moment. 3 HP heart. Right, and here again, you know, you have this very high quality cutscene picture overlay here with a very pixelated, you know, pixel graphic game in the background here. Again, I can see that being a bit off-putting to some, but I think this works as no problem for me. I just love this very high quality 2D artwork here. And again, I think that like you can make a Shantae like anime or like, you know, that type of series or movie or something like that in that 2D that we see here, the characters here on our right, in that kind of graphical style. It just looks so good. The fan cannon. Thank you. I think that the pirate Shantae and the Risk of Genie Riskies, was it Riskies to Revenge or Pirate Cars? That was my favorite Shantae game. Generous actual wind. Mighty gust. And again, like, this is fine, and if this was like from the Game Boy Advanced era, you know, this is how cutscenes often plays out and like that. But in 2D games, I think it's more fun in general, not for everything, but in general, if text and cutscenes like this is minimized, because the game is about the action, it's about the playing style, not, you know, a huge story here. Even this, you know, it's fun, it's quirky, but not really what I'm looking for in games like this. So this kind of big chunk of the game being text box reading. Because that was one of the things that I felt was a little bit too much for my personal liking in the Shantae games previously, that it's just a huge chunk of just reading text boxes. And what I loved about the game was gameplay. It's a quirky story, but it felt a little bit over the top too much for me. But again, I just love this art style here, the characters here. Right, very quirky story, and I think these are the characters from the previous games, right? It's been a while since I played them, and I don't remember everything, but I think we've met these characters in the previous kind of game series here. This is a long just time reading this. This is just not my liking. Risky Boots is back. Right, I'm sorry, I just realized. Yeah, you know what, I'm sorry, my camera here is covering a bit of the text. I'm not sure where I could... Can you? There we go. No matter where I put it, it's probably going to cover something important here on the screen. We'll see. Maybe this is a little bit better of the position of the camera. Yeah, alright, so if I put the camera on the top right, I'm going to be covering something. If I put it... You know what, we're gonna do a crazy camera position today. There we go. Hopefully that don't cover too much of the game. Alright, so we are playing. You can see the performance, you know, locked 120 frames. There seems to be some little frame facing stutter there, nothing that I'm feeling. CPU is just very casually idling here. Very low CPU usage. My GPU is not doing anything serious. Just relaxed. VRAM is higher than I was expecting. Almost 5 gig. I am recording with OBS, but still. Alright. Bit high VRAM uses for a game like this. Probably shouldn't be a problem for most people. System memory is very low though. With Windows 11 here, Steam and OBS, you're only hitting 7 gigs. How do I... oh, press X to read. So the performance looks now, no stuttering here, it looks very smooth, and just like in previous game here we can that hit enemies. One thing again, this might be that this is a Game Boy Advance like games, right? It is that it looks kind of like the FOV is a bit like small, cramped. Like you don't see a lot of the game here, like I barely see anything here to my left or right or up, down here. Characters is a bit on the bigger size. But again, this might just be because it is a Game Boy Advance type of game, right? That you have a smaller FOV optimized for that screen. Right, I already discovered that. And here. Hold right button to dance. While dancing you can suck up items. Right, yeah. Right. So the tutorial map. Alright, that's how you do the dancing thing. Okay, interesting. Quite nice to be able to suck up all of the items around you. Sub screen, alright, yeah. That's the sub screen. Yes, that is save guy. Alright, manual saving here. Otherwise, when you're on blah blah blah. Vision, blah blah blah, right, yeah. Huh? Oh, you press the X. Right, yeah. I'm just trying to press like up. I'm so used to many games using up. Right. Very charming graphic here. It's an interesting combination of like the graphic being very like the pixel style, and you have like the HUD being very modern style, like the cutscenes. It would have been nice if they would have like given this like a really crazy overhaul, like ported maybe the graphic to the modern style of Shantae's graphic, giving us, you know, like the 16:9 or 32:9 support for like widescreen as an option, right? Because this is gonna be hopefully really nice for the ones that might have more information, being more familiar with maybe like the Game Boy Advance and like that. It has a very nice pixel look to it, that I think at least, and it's very smooth. I love it that we have proper like 120 frames, just smoothness here. The animations obviously are not 120 frames, but just the moving smoothness and the input latency here is very good. I'm gonna remove that one. We don't need that. Some nice music here. Oh, and we have a first boss. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay, I see. You're not supposed... There we go. Right, we have an introduction boss here. Oh. very simple, nice introduction boss here, just to get you started. So, there's definitely been bosses in the Shantae franchise that has been a bit of a challenge, right? Nothing super crazy, but definitely a bit of a challenge. This is definitely has a very super easy introduction here to the game. I'm guessing that the boss might get a bit more challenging later on here. Oh! I'm still taking quite some damage here. Ah. It's gonna be 3 hits. 3. Alright, looks like it might be. Right, yeah, okay. Second phase. I'm still taking some damage here, but yeah, it's definitely not a difficulty boss so far. It is definitely a very nice little quirky, cute story, right? But I'm not really a fan of all of the reading in these games personally. To do some. There we go. All right. Okay, we get some HP back. So I don't know. Right, we're probably gonna be able to buy stuff since we can get some kind of currency and other things. I'm gonna guess that is death. Okay. Secret, not so secret. Yeah, we're probably gonna be able to buy something since you get currency from hitting like enemies. Right, so that's just HP. Oh, another cutscene. There's quite a huge like text box and everything here. Could have maybe made it a little bit smaller, but hey, it's very readable, so... But again, lots of reading, and in a game like this, I would have been good with a little bit less reading. Chapter 1. Okay, I don't know how long this is or anything like that. Usually this game has been on the shorter side, ranging from I think like 6 to maybe 12 hours previously. So I don't know where in that span this is going to be. If it's going to be more like 4 to 6, or it's going to be more like 10 to 12 or something like that. Because it's going to definitely affect how someone perceives, you know, 25 euros, if it's worth it or not. But if you like these type of games, it's probably a fine pricing. If it is a shorter game and stuff, it might be just $5 a little bit high over what you might like for it, but nothing crazy here. I'm gonna... Oh, we go left. Right, then you have the kind of normal thing where you can like talk to people for clues what to do. You can like get quest hints, and I think maybe it's side mission in some of the previous game. Okay. It's a very Shantae game, right? You press up to go into the save guy, or into doors, X to speak, okay. But, you know, if you're familiar with the previous game, this feels very, very just, hey, it's Shantae. Which is a good thing, right? No. Right, you can skip the text with... Alright, that is something we can jump onto. Oop. Right, that's how you get up here. I think it would be more like kind of unified thing if you press up to speak to people and enter doors, but a minor thing here. Right, this is just the healing place. Ah. Great soundtrack here. I really like the vibe of it. Oh, whoosh. Right, we are all squished out. We don't have... Oh, we only have that one, right? Secret squid. We don't have any quests or anything here. Oh. Right. Out of business. Blah blah blah. I got eaten. That was an interesting spelling because I got eaten. I am a half genie hero. I wonder if that was my favorite. I don't remember which one it was. Was it risky? Was it half genie, half hero? That was my favorite. Maybe it was that game. But they have one that was a little bit more like a roguelike or what? Not roguelike, right? But where you could like get cards and stuff that I think was fun, but not my favorite. Hello. Right, so my first quest is go to the lighthouse and fetch a toolbox. Again, just very... If you played any of the games here, the Shantae games, it's very familiar so far. I love the art style, the sound effects, the story is, you know, just like it used to be. It feels like a good Shantae game so far. Usual. Pesky stairs of yours, they'll be fine. Let's not jostle them too much. Oh. Oh, okay. Can I swim down? No. Okay, that's the toolbox. Return it to Uncle Mimic. Alright, okay, I see. Right, so... What the... That was... That is... Okay, this... Okay. Wow. This feels really terrible. That was not a... That was a very iffy feeling. Cool thing, but a little bit iffy feeling. Alright, come on, save him. The toolbox. Why can you say no? Hand it over. Risky Boot is back. Oh dear. Prone. Tremor engine. Right, and now she's changing the lands, swapping lands around, right? Right. Just like in, again, this is just the Shantae formula, right? It starts with a lot of story and then it's gonna be more and more... There we go. It's gonna be more action as you continue on. But it starts off a bit of a slow burner. Saving would be nice if it was just much faster, but alright. Okay, I'm guessing I'm going the wrong way. I'm guessing we're supposed to go to the left. Yeah. Right, here we are. She rotated the land. Underground machine. Oh, hire the Guardian Genie. Relic Hunters Guild, alright. World of Old, Masterpiece Lies. Underground, okay. Old World Technology. Right, we need 3 relic hunters and bring them, okay? Hey, we have a spy. I really feel they could have like optimized the story a little bit. Like I'm hitting here like 30 minutes in and I barely played anything. I'm just pressing pressing A to get by the Xboxes. Again, it is a quirky story and everything, but not what I'm looking for in this kind of magnitude in a game like this. Okay, so we are supposed to find Xbox. Alright, I'm gonna mash through text boxes because for this Let's Try I want to showcase more gameplay. If you're interested in this game and you love the story, you can, you get this game yourself, you can read it more slowly. Because this is getting a little bit out of hand almost. We got Mining Town map. Alright, so we have a map now. Oops. Right, dance list key item. You don't have this magic item. Better show this to Sky. Okay. I guess the bird lady. Hoard it. That seems like a good thing. Oh. Zoom. Right, okay, so you have sure, I guess. So it might be nice with the save here. It might be a bit of a Metroidvania here, just like the other games. It seems like you might be able to go maybe back and forward through levels, so... Alright. But the game didn't have the Metroidvania tag on it. Door page. Oh, okay. Alright. Definitely do really enjoy this. Oh wait, we are back here. Oh, I should have gone the other way, I guess. Okay. Right, so we should have gone... Probably should have gone to the other, maybe other area. Or why not? But... yeah, the saving could be faster, alright. Okay, yeah, we needed to go to the other area, okay. Well, it happens. Okay, so we take off and we go... I did not remember the name of this. Oh, I have full HP, we don't need it. Yes, we are ready to take off board. Right, we want to go to the other place. Yeah, we got the mining town map, so I should have remembered this. Alright. It doesn't look like you have a map in this game. But you might more have to like just remember where to go in levels. Oh, right. Right, we might be getting maybe an ability to be able to swim later on. Double tap and hold the right button to enter look mode. Wow, that's a weird thing. Peek with the camera. Oh, guys, come on. Right, weird baby. We're probably gonna get some swimming ability. Why could you not? Maybe this is how it worked in the Game Boy Advance, but guys, that should be mapped to the right stick in a modern game PC release like this. There's like, what, less than 1% of the game controllers that don't have like a right stick used to look around. Instead I have to double tap, hold, and use the D-pad or the left stick. Left stick, you can use the left stick to move, but it's digital movement, so I'm just using the D-pad. Right, so I'm gonna guess that this is very much like in the previous games, that we need to find like an ability to be able to like swim, and then we can get like to the baby that the guy mentioned, the baby, you know. I think that is like a hint to what we are supposed to be like doing as a mission here. It's a very tight jump there. Bramble Maze. Deep in the Orc Orchard. Okay. Yeah, okay. Right, so we have a map to go to a different place. So this might mean that we need to go to Bramble Maze, get like a swimming ability, come back here to be able to, you know, complete this level. This is like, you know, how the game used to be like in previous titles, right? It doesn't look like I can do any more exploration in this area, so... Vapor Wolf, okay. Yeah, so I do know that I'm not sure if this game was released for the Game Boy Advance or it was like meant to be released. I haven't dug that deep into it, but this game is just based off like a Game Boy Advance copy of the game in one way or another, is what I am understanding. Right. So it is a bit of a Metroidvania vibe to it, but you don't have like map of the levels, but you get map to go to. You can go back and forth to levels is what I'm gathering here. So we need to go to orchids, right? We're gonna need like a swimming ability before we can do this part of the game, or this level. Alright. Let's have a quick peek here, but I think this Let's Try is... we've seen, you know, enough to give a good... like a good solid first impression review. Okay, that was interesting. Oh! So it bounces from the background to the foreground. Okay. That's in the background, okay. Oh, this switches me from the back and foreground, okay. Alright. That's an interesting mechanic. And here we're gonna need some other ability to do this part of the level, probably later on. Right, so we need to be in the background to do that. Like you do this. Holy crap, that is... Wow, okay, first that guy did a lot of damage. That is very good to see. Right, so you have your save point and you start from the beginning here. Holy hell, that guy did a lot of damage. Right. You found Heart Holder. Is this a HP up? I think so, right? That's nice. Oh, right. bit interesting here. It's an interesting mechanic, but there's definitely a little bit of an interesting thing trying to figure out. Right, so we need probably ability to go here. Definitely quite interesting trying to just figure out what the hell, where the enemies are. Oh, I went in there for... This was the heart container. Yeah. Right. Right, then this is where we couldn't go. Full HP, that's good. Alright. Oh, right, that's in the foreground. Oh, can't go that way. Oh, I could just go behind here, okay. Relic Hunter, yes I did. He's locked up tight, okay. No way. Blah. Horror, blah, blah. so we need a key or something for that. Oh. Right, so we need to find a way to swap back. Ah! Right, then here we can swap back. We can also go in here. Alright. Oh, we probably need a swimming ability for this, right? Yeah. We need to come back here to do that part. Might be some more stuff. Another save point. Right, it's good that we've showed off some more gameplay, right? Oh, oops. But I think we have a good idea about what the game is now. Okay, so you can't jump through those platforms. And again, there's no map. Oh, ooh. Yeah, so this you need to break with some other ability or stuff like that. Okay, so it definitely is a very Metro. Oh. Definitely feels like a bit. Okay, so maybe we don't need an ability for this one. Right, we might not need an ability for this one. Aha! Damn it. Alright. Yeah, maybe I can't do it like what I'm trying to do here. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I would have made that one. Okay. Okay. I don't think there is anything up here. Let's try it. Let's try and do that. That's a cool mechanic. Oh, there's a squid. We need the squid. Well, not so secret squid, but alright. It could have been fun to maybe find our way to like the first like real boss. That looks like we can't go, so let's not try it. Oh. Problem. Yeah. Alright, come on. Saving could be much faster. That's definitely it. Definitely a little bit of a thing. Oh. Weird fountain. Is this Zelda? Oh, don't have any. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, first boss here, okay. Let's see what happens here. We might be able to... Oh. Oh, what? Stop! No! Bad monster! Okay, I'm gonna die here. Oh, okay, so I need to jump over while we are dead, pretty much. Okay. Probably need to jump over that one. Yep, we're dead. Okay, let's try one more time here. I need to jump over when it does that. Hopefully I can get through this boss. I need to jump over. Oh. I'm already taking a ton of damage here. There we go. Alright, we're doing maybe a little bit better, hopefully. Man. Definitely, you know, it's more of a trickier than the first boss for sure, but it's nothing too crazy. Okay, perfect ending here. I've gotten through this first little boss here. Doink. You got a wish charm. Find out. Where could that fountain have been? Whee! Sure. Feels like the Zelda's fountains, right? Dance magic. Okay, good. We get to see one of these before this Let's Try ended here. But we are up to the hour, so that's nice. We passed 1 hour. While dancing, press down to transform. Okay, in crab form. Alright, we got the water ability, so we can go back to the first level and stuff like that. So now we can save first of all. Alright, we're gonna stop. Just like a second. We're just gonna showcase this. Alright, this one. Oh, you can jump. Alright. This is a perfect ending point here, right? So, yeah, this is a charming, nice platformer, right? With a bit, maybe with a little bit of an extra heavy emphasis on quirky story, right? But you don't have, well, you have to read the story a little bit to know what to do to progress, unfortunately. So if you just want a quick, accessible, very platform 2D games, this might be a little bit on the you know, not your style, because you have to read a little bit to you know, get some of the hint of what to do in the game, right? So you can't just skip every cutscene, then you might just get a little bit lost. But you know, if you don't mind the text box and the quirky store and everything, you know, it's just a very, it's nothing crazy. It's like the previous games and everything. It's a nice, good, solid, pretty simple 2D action game with some Metroidvania things to it that you can go get ability and go back and forward here and get. Obviously it seems like this is based on, again, I don't know if this was released for the Game Boy Advance or not, but this definitely is based upon it. But I think they could have maybe tried to do more with this game. Like they could have maybe incorporated a map of the level. They could have incorporated so you don't have to like double tap the right button to look around, like that you could just use your right stick to look around. You know, you could have modernized it a little bit. It would have even been really cool if they had like a full-on 16:9, like a modern updated visual with like the later games was released with this, because then the game and the cutscene would have a matching visual a little bit more, and would be like a nice option to be able to toggle between maybe that and maybe this old school look. Would it be maybe even would have been nice if the cutscenes, where you have like the character and the text box being more of the pixelated style to match that. I don't mind the contrast, but I can see that being a little bit of an interesting thing for some that like, wait, the cutscene here doesn't match the game graphics, the more pixel chunky style. I think it's very charming and fitting, but I could see it could have been more, right? This game could have been more, but it is a pretty affordable, 25 euros price tag and everything. But it would have been nice maybe to make this a 30 to 40 euros price tag and just expanded all of this and just ooped it up. Or maybe, you know, without any of the oomph to this game, or maybe a 20 euro price tag would have been more, just a little bit more justifiable. Again, it's a bit a shame, right? We don't even have window mode or resolution support, VSync on-off support. Like, it feels very downscale, and it could have been done more with. But just the pure gameplay is very solid. It feels the inputs here are very precise. You know, and the art style, I don't mind it. That is going to be personal preference. Some might think it's okay, some might love it, some might think it is on the bad side, but I think it's just an okay, nice looking pixel chunk of a game, and it seems it's gonna be alright with these abilities we get to explore this game. I'm going to be streaming this game sometime in the future on you know, twitch.tv/Halkenstrong. I'm not sure exactly when. I'm currently deep within trying to beat Silk Zone, so, and there are other games, but I'm definitely going to play through this game because it is solid and good. It's not a mind-blowing 2D action game, but if you like the Shantae games, you like 2D action games, you don't mind a bit of Metroidvania, and a game that has, for this genre, maybe a little bit more of a heavy emphasis on the story with the text style box, and you know, it's a solid thing. I mean, if you're not sure, you know, maybe put this on your wish list, wait for a bit of maybe a little bit of tiny sale, but it is a very good, solid experience. It's a fun try. It starts off maybe just a tiny bit, you know, a little bit of a slow burner with a lot of text reading in the first 30 minutes, but then, you know, the pace picks up. So yeah, I feel it's a solid thumbs up here. It's a good thing. It's not going to be that it's a game you can recommend to everyone to play. That is like, yo, this is amazing. To me, like the Ori game, Blind Forest, or the second one, there are more of the games that I could just be like, dude, most people could, you know, have a great time with this, or Hall of Night for that matter. Most people could just, damn, this is really worth a try. This is a solid, but it's not like you gotta play this kind of thing. But that's gonna be it for this Let's Try. So, you know, feel free to follow, click back to the channel, like, comment, all of those nice things. But if nothing else, thanks for watching, have a great day, and bye for this time.